Greetings from my car. I just opening up. It's a beautiful Saturday. My kid's at Legoland. She's super excited about that. And I just want to do a quick life update. But first, I kind of want to talk about. I just had milk tea for the first time because I'm lactose intolerant, and then when I was growing up in Monterey Park, I never got into the boba scene or the milk tea scene. Sometimes with me particularly, I try to avoid trends a lot, and then I try out that thing or I watch that thing after everybody's kind of died off from it, and then I get into it. But so I never got into it, and then I got super lactose intolerant. But I had a dream where I got this cloud taro milk tea, and according to my sister, I made a noise in my sleep, and then I woke up, and then she was like, "What were you dreaming about?" And I was like, "A cafe with this milk tea." So we went to one of her milk tea shops that she likes to go to, which is a bunny rabbit shop. It's something bunny boba, I think it's called. But I think that's funny because she's born in the year of the fire rabbit, so it just fits so well. And then I didn't get to choose what milk went into it, so I was a little nervous because I'm lactose intolerant, but it didn't affect me at all. And I was like, okay, well, let's ask what's in it. And apparently they use a milk powder that doesn't have any lactase in it or lactose in it, and so I'm fine right now, at least. So that's nice. So that means as long as they use a milk powder, I am now able to drink milk tea, and that makes me happy because it's one of the things I've never been able to experience since I became a lactose intolerant. So I'm happy about that. And then one more quick food tangent, and then we'll move into the life update. But I also, well, it's part of the life update. So then let's talk about the life update real quick. It's official. I've got my final letter in the mail from the Archdiocese. I have completed the nullity request. So my petition to nullify my marriage is done. So my marriage to my ex, Catholic marriage, is now null and void. So what that means is basically, and I've talked about this a few times, but if you're new here, this has been a process I've been doing for over a year now, where you petition the church to view your marriage as null and void. So it's not an annulment because you're not canceling it. You're not divorcing. You're claiming that there was no covenant, there was no actual bond created because of these canon laws that were broken before you got married. So once you can prove with your own statements and your witness statements that your marriage was never sanctified by the church and that it was null and void before it even began, then the church will review it. It goes through 2 tribunals. It goes to a defender of the covenant who writes a defense against what you're saying. Then it goes to a judge that reads through the whole case and then makes the decision. So it did all that. And then there's an appeal period where you'll get the paperwork saying that it was done, but either side can appeal the decision. And then once that appeal period is over, then you get a final letter saying, hey, so the church is finalizing your marriage never happened. It's null and void. It doesn't exist. It never existed. So that's what I'm at now. I got that paperwork. I'm so happy I got it, and it felt like I've been divorced for 2 years in a few months now. From legally I've been divorced and then separated a few months longer than that. But now it feels like I'm actually completely free and single. And I can, if someone says, "Are you married?" I can for sure say, "No, I'm not." Because I don't have that Catholic marriage still tied to me. So I'm free now, and I feel free, and I feel so much better, and it feels like a weight has been lifted off of my soul, and I just feel new and fresh and excited to see what the world has for me. So that's the update. So to celebrate, I went to go find me some kimchi jjigae, because I love kimchi jjigae, and it makes my heart feel warm and my body feels good. And so there's a place that I tried before called Haksan, and I liked it, but I wanted to try a different place to see what the variation was. So I went to this other place called Papan Banchan, and it was good. It was just, they only have 2 servings instead of 1, so it was way too much food. I still have all that extra kimchi jjigae in my fridge that I need to eat. It's just way too much food. And so, but it was good. It had a lot. They gave you more rice than the other place and way more panchan, but and they didn't have the seaweed or the kelp like the other place did. But like, of course, every place is gonna have their own spin on it. So I feel like that place is good to go to if I have someone with me, so I don't feel so guilty about not finishing it all, because it was a lot of food. And then the other place is good for when I just want to go by myself and I don't want too much panchan to try to eat through. And so both are about the same price, but Haksan also has TVs you can stare at while you wait, because I don't really like being on my phone while I'm waiting for food. It just seems kind of rude to me anyways. And then if I get really bored, then I play solitaire or something on my phone. But like, I don't want to be like engrossed on my phone while I'm out at a restaurant eating. So anyways, so that's what I tried. That was my other food experience. I was super happy about that, and I felt really warm and bubbly, and then I didn't want to go grocery shopping after that, and so I have to get all that done today. But that's the life update. It's done. That saga is over. I'm finally free, and I feel so good. So I'm gonna go run my errands and then come home and do my chores and then carry on with my life. But that's the update. Hopefully I can get to some of the I also like going to Korean restaurants, because then I can practice some of my Hangul, but then I get really Hangul, but then I get really shy, so then I only speak in like single words. But anyways, I gotta get going. Bye.